Well, a remarkable act of heroism and courage as a Chicago man saves another man's life. Take a look.
Okay, so I came upon this great story as I was browsing through the web, and usually this particular station is reporting on some catastrophe, and we may be able to say that yes, they reported on this because someone was getting electrocuted on some train tracks. But nonetheless, there was a hero, a rare hero that jumped in to save someone else's life, um, neglecting the reality that he could have gotten severely hurt. And so we're going to watch this and enjoy and take pride in this person who, he did something heroic.
He didn't think twice about jumping onto the tracks to help that man being electrocuted on the rail tracks. As Jenna Barnes from our Chicago station explains, the Good Samaritan says he couldn't just stand there watching that man die. Cell phone video captured the horror. The victim of a fight had fallen onto the electrified third rail at the 69th Street Red Line stop. Help him, bro.
Now, he could have been bitter and said, oh, he shouldn't have been fighting. Or he could have said, I'm not going down there to help. I might get hurt. Or he could have said all kind of stuff. He could have taken out his phone like all the rest of these people to record it and try to get content to bring attention to them and their experience watching a person get electrocuted. But he didn't. He chose to do something. He chose to help this man. And people who do this just do it. Sometimes it's something that their parents taught them, but sometimes people are just born like this. I guarantee you this person may not have done this, um, or this may not have been the first time he's done something like this.
It also captured the bravery only 20-year-old Anthony Perry showed when he jumped
20
down
years old.
onto the tracks to save the man.
I felt a little shock. I felt it kind of all through my body, actually. And then I just didn't let that stop me. Glory be to God, I was able to grab him.
Police say the victim was waiting for the train when his attacker spit on him and punched him in the mouth. Both fell onto the tracks. Anthony performed chest compressions until paramedics could arrive.
Look at
Everybody's
this.
recording, everybody's got their phones out, and that's the time we're in. And he's the one that says, no, I'm going to help this guy.
Philanthropist Early Walker and officers came together to thank Anthony.
Maybe later on what we can do is actually pull him to the side and recruit him and become one of CPD.
We need more Anthonys in the world. We need more people like this.
But gratitude wasn't all that was in store. When Walker learned about the 3 hours Anthony spends each day commuting on 2 CTA buses and the train to his job in Oak Lawn.
Man, this guy is taking a 3-hour commute on 2 buses and a train on Chicago public transit. Let me tell you, that is a miserable, dangerous, depressing commute, on any city public transit, but especially in Chicago. Okay. And 3 hours, that's very admirable. He's doing his best to create capital, to make capital for himself, to change his life, to give himself a more comfortable existence, and possibly for other people in his life too. So I'm glad that they're going to make it easier for him because this is the type of person that the more he's afforded, the more he does for other people.
He decided to take action of his own.
We don't want you on the red line. We don't want you to have to perform nothing, so we got a new car for you, man. What?
Surprising Anthony
Oh, boy.
with a 2009 Audi A8
Oh, Lord.
and encouraging others to learn from his selflessness.
Hopefully this catches on and other people, instead of just pulling their phones out, they decide to help when individuals are in need. You like it, man? I love you. Oh, man.
Jenna Barnes, News Nation. An unbelievably brave 20-year-old jumping onto electrified tracks to save someone else, and a complete stranger at that. So joining me now, the hero himself, Anthony Perry. Anthony, thank you so much for being here.
Hello, thank you for having me.
This is such a great story, Anthony. Obviously very dangerous, but you were so heroic. What were you thinking as you saw this happen?
I was thinking to do what I was known to do, and that's to help people. And I was just gonna act fast, and I wasn't gonna let the man die.
So you said you were just thinking about, what you were known to do, helping others, but did you think about your own life, Anthony? Because you saw that he, was being affected by the electricity. Were you worried about the possibility of being electrocuted yourself?
At the moment, I was not. It was more of, I think, adrenaline, and I think, it was just something in me that didn't let me think or fear that something bad will happen to me.
And so, Anthony, you didn't just pull him off the tracks. You actually also had the presence of mind to perform life-saving measures.
Yes.
Really amazing, yeah.
Somebody was talking me through the what to do to help him, like as far as compression and stuff, and then turn him on the side when he went into a seizure or whatever.
So that's great. I mean, at least the other people tried to help by giving him some directions, some first aid directions. And, this is a channel to help people navigate society better, to understand the other people around them better. So we have to analyze this young man. And I'll tell you what, he reminds me of Wesley Willis in the face a little bit. Now, he looks a bit different. It is a vague resemblance, but it is a resemblance. And his spirit also is the same. I think this boy, this young man really, is green. He's young. He has a great heart. Although he may have seen some very traumatic things, as many of us have, he hasn't let it, he hasn't let it get to him. He still will help a stranger and risk his life. He wasn't thinking about himself. And when you look at his face, he seems sincere. I think he's enjoying getting this attention, which I have no problem with. And I commend him. Let's clap for this young man.
When I pulled him off the tracks, I got like a little shock, but I didn't get electrocuted because I wasn't holding him long enough. So, yes.
Well, Anthony, as we watched that video and we can see, as you reach down to touch him, you pull back. So, you were getting little shocks. Did you even feel those as it was happening? Because you got more than one little shock there. We can see in the video.
Yeah, I felt it. It went all through my body.
Okay, you did feel it, but you still did the right thing.
Very briefly, yes.
Anthony, seeing the story, you certainly brought a tear to my eyes. I know you brought a tear to the eyes of viewers. So great to see you get that car as a result of your bravery. How is the car?
So great, yes.
Thank you. The car is great, and I'm grateful for it. It runs smooth. It's fast.
All right. It is fast, and I guess you won't have to take the train.
That's a good man. And I think that although they did reward him for this, he wasn't thinking about the reward. And even if he didn't get a reward, he would continue to do things like this. I think, look at his face. I think doing stuff like this makes him feel good. I think it gives him value in his life. Now, I would not have done that likely. I would not have taken out my phone. I probably would have been the first person to call paramedics or police or someone to help. I would have been calm, but I would not have risked my life to help someone who had just gotten into a fight. I wouldn't have particularly been judgmental or anything like that. But this person is exceptional. This is an exceptional person. And we should recognize these people rather than compare ourselves to them and hide them because they're better than us. And I hope you understand what I'm saying. This is an exceptional person, and we have to take someone like this, their leadership. We have to accept their leadership and take their leadership. As long as he continues to exude this type of spirit, to perform these type of acts, there's no reason why we shouldn't completely submit to his leadership. Excuse me. So I hope you had a great day. Peace to you and your loved ones. Let's watch the rest of the story.
Anymore. Anthony Perry, thank you so much for
that's
everything
it.
that you did. Thank you so much for speaking with us. You are a great human being.
All right. Thanks, Anthony. Peace.